Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. MLAs Keoshu Yimkhiung and Chuba Chang appointed advisors to government of Nagaland. Dimapur-Kohima BG railway line project from Dhansiri to Shukhovi completed. Trains to start plying soon. Health Ministry revises guidelines for international arrivals. And government makes mandatory for vehicle manufacturers to fit airbags and seat belts. With the new Omicron variant of coronavirus causing concern, we appeal our listeners to be vigilant and to get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. Please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information or guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1-00345-0019. And now the news in detail. Members of Nagaland Legislative Assembly, Keoshu Yimkhiung and Chuba Chang, were appointed as advisors to the government of Nagaland. Chief Minister Nipirio today congratulated the advisors on their new appointments. Yimkhiung was allocated Information and Public Relations and Village Guards Department, while Chang was given Justice and Law and CRT departments. The advisors were elected as NTPP candidates during by-polls in October 2020. Chief Administrative Officer, North Eastern Railway, HS Yadav, today said that the first phase of Dimapur-Kohima new BG railway line project from Dhansiri to Shukhovi has been completed and trains will start plying on the route soon. He informed this during a review meeting with Chief Secretary of Nagaland, J. Alam, and other officials. Yadav said that the second phase of 28 kilometers line from Shukhovi to Perima is under construction and is expected to be completed by July 2023, while the third phase from Perima to Zabza is expected to be completed by March 2026. He stated that the railway line will have 8 stations and 20 tunnels covering a total length of 29.30 kilometers. The Chief Secretary said that proper instructions have been given to the respective Deputy Commissioners to ensure smooth implementation of the project and assure to provide full support from the state machinery for completion of the project on time. The Health Ministry has issued revised guidelines for international arrivals. These guidelines would come into effect from the 14th of February. Besides uploading a negative RT-PCR report, an option to upload a certificate of completing the full primary vaccination schedule of COVID-19 vaccination has been provided from countries on a reciprocal basis. The guidelines provide that 2% of the total passengers in the flight shall undergo random post-arrival testing at the airport. Government has made it mandatory for vehicle manufacturers to fit 6 airbags and 3 points of seat belt in vehicles, including the driver. Absence of airbags for the passengers puts the occupant at high risk in case of a severe accident. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi today, Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari said that due to the death of people in road accidents, there is a loss of 3.1% to the country's GDP. He said the government is working on many aspects, including technical improvements in vehicles, amendments in policies, and awareness in people to reduce road accident cases. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. To commemorate the celebration of 75 years of India's independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we present India at 75 quiz with AIR News Kohima, a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history every Thursday in the evening news bulletin. And here goes our question of the week for English News Bulletin. Which Indian newspaper carried a plying editorial on 28 June 1975 to protest the national emergency? I repeat, which Indian newspaper carried a plying editorial on 28 June 1975 to protest the national emergency? Listeners can send their responses to the question to our email AIR News Kohima, India75@gmail.com, or WhatsApp to 9485 239950 along with name and address. The first correct answer received from the participants will be selected as the winner and will be announced in tomorrow morning news at 7:30 a.m. Governor of Assam and Nagaland, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, has said education should not only be meant for acquiring bookish knowledge and securing government jobs, but for an overall aspect of one's development. The governor was interacting with the faculty and students of Zisaji Presidency College, Kifure, on his two-day maiden visit to the district yesterday. Professor Mukhi expressed hope that his interaction with the faculty and students will reform and solve the problems of the college. He also stressed on the need to develop one's land and take up agriculture with the latest techniques and technology in the state. Reminding Prime Minister's vision that India will develop only when the Northeast develop, Professor Mukhi said real growth will come in the Northeast when agriculture is developed. Agriculture Production Commissioner Y. Kikedo Sema today said that an advanced soil testing laboratory with atomic absorption spectrophotometer is in the pipeline for Nagaland district. He said this during the inauguration of the mini soil testing laboratory in Nagaland district. The commissioner said that the mini lab is commissioned for creating awareness among the farming community. Kikedo also said that he was assured by DDG IMD NE that the meteorology infrastructure at Dwensang and Nagaland districts will be installed with Acromet automatic weather stations having a range of 50 kilometers radius. Deputy Commissioner Hiazu Meru also expressed happiness over the new facility and requested the department to create more awareness among the general public on soil testing. State Handloom Expo under the theme My Handloom, My Bride was inaugurated in Dimapur today by Industries and Commerce Director K. Hokishe Asumi. The Handloom Expo is funded by Ministry of Textiles under National Handloom Development Program. Running from 10th to 23rd February, 60 stalls have been set up with participants from Assam, Manipur and Nagaland. The main objective of the expo is to allow handloom cooperative societies to showcase and sell their products and to provide a rich experience to weavers' community to enhance their skills and techniques in sales and marketing. Nagaland Board of School Education has informed that the Department of Sports, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India has launched Fit India mobile app as a part of the commemoration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The app comes with a host of features like customized diet plan, steps counter, calorie monitor, sleep tracker, among others. The department has requested all heads of institutions to inform their parents, teachers and students about the app and encourage them to download and make use of the app and be benefited. The app is available in Android and iOS phones. Out of 886 samples tested for COVID-19, 44 new cases were detected in the state in the last 24 hours with a low positivity rate of 4.97%. With that, the total caseload stands at 35,082 cases. 75 persons also recovered from the infection, taking the total recovery tally to 32,320 persons. No deaths were reported today, and the death toll remains at 745. There are 549 active cases in the state currently. Meanwhile, 512 persons are under home isolation and 30 are admitted in COVID hospital. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. MLAs Keoshu, Yimkhiung and Chuba Chang appointed advisors to Government of Nagaland. Dimapur-Kohima BG railway line project from Dhansiri to Shukhovi completed. Trains to start plying soon. Health Ministry revises guidelines for international arrivals. And government makes mandatory for vehicle manufacturers to fit airbags and seat belts. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.